The trio, along with their malfunctioning bot, made their way through the bustling central area of the space station. They found themselves surrounded by multiple circular plazas that spiraled around a central pillar, with each level above and below slightly smaller than the last. The lowest level, facing the planet, faded into maintenance zones, while the top culminated in a domed command center offering a stunning view of the stars. As they moved through the main levels, Deed confidently led the group toward a section known for tech trades. Brightly lit signs buzzed with offers and shop names, attracting the attention of passers-by. Deed navigated expertly, seemingly familiar with the layout, and soon they arrived at a modest shop. A sign read, "Ged's Frame Repair," with a cheeky note beneath, "If you don't like it, don't come back." Deed chuckled and knocked on the door. Pause for effect. Silence. He knocked again, a bit more insistently. Pause. "What?" a strained voice called from inside. "It's Deeg," he shouted back. After a moment, the door creaked open to reveal another Corval, older and grizzled, with distinct features. His mechanical arm twitched slightly, and his habsu was cluttered with tools and compartments. "Well? What do you want?" Ged's voice was tight, as if he were always on edge. Deed took a breath. "Our loading bot damaged an arm a couple of cycles ago." Ged raised an eyebrow, a mix of disbelief and curiosity. "Did it break itself?" Well, Deeg hesitated. "Incredible. I've never seen a frame just fail like that. They don't do anything without instructions." Ged's tone was skeptical. Okay. "There was a mishap during loading," Deeg admitted. User error strikes again. You know the data pad that came with it has a warning about weight limits, right? You're supposed to read that." Ged grumbled. "Hey, those user errors keep you in business." Deed shot back, a playful grin on his face. "True, but it's infuriating." Ged waved a dismissive paw. "Can you fix it?" Deeg asked, his tone shifting to seriousness. Ged sighed, rubbing his temple. "I've stopped working on the bigger frames. Too much for me these days. But since you're a friend, I'll send you to someone who can help." "I appreciate it, Ged. Head down that way. Take a left at the next intersection. Look for Lear's Repair. Tell her I sent you." "Will do. Take care, Ged." Deeg patted Ged's shoulder in a friendly gesture, and Ged waved him off. "I'll be fine when you stop messing up your machines," Ged retorted, retreating back into his shop. Scene transitions to Lear's Repair. The group continued onward, soon finding themselves in front of a larger shop, the sign reading Lear's Repair as Ged had indicated. The door stood open, so Deeg leaned in and knocked lightly on the door frame. "Be right with you," a voice called from behind a row of repair bays. Moments later, Lear appeared, wiping her hands on a cloth. If it weren't for her voice, Penelope would have sworn she was staring at their ship's mechanic, Thwill. Lear bore an uncanny resemblance, same species, but with a far more confident demeanor. "I'm guessing you're here for a repair," Lear said, noting the damaged frame behind them. "Exactly. Ged sent us," Deeg confirmed. The old bone sent you. Let's see what we can do." She gestured for them to follow her to an empty repair bay. As Lear began inspecting the frame, a whistling sound broke the tension. A large figure emerged from the back, a human with curly red hair, pale skin, and striking blue eyes. He approached with a friendly demeanor, radiating competence. "I'm Laz." "Nice to meet you all," he said. Surprised, Penelope replied, "You know sign language?" "Yep." "I picked it up after arriving here," he responded with enthusiasm. Penelope smiled. "I'm Penelope." "How did you end up on this station?" "I wanted to explore the galaxy after turning 18. I was hitching rides on transport ships until I ended up here after an accident," Laz explained, glancing at Lear. "He's been a tremendous help in the shop ever since," Lear added with a proud smile. Deeg chuckled. "I suppose that's one way to learn about machines." Laz nodded as he continued the conversation with Penelope. "What's your story?" "I'm hoping to settle down on a quiet colony," she replied, a hint of longing in her voice. Laz raised an eyebrow, intrigued. "You don't strike me as the quiet type. Looking for adventure instead?" Penelope considered this. "Maybe a little diversion wouldn't hurt." Laz grinned. "If you're interested, there's a frame fighting ring in the lower levels. It's pretty underground, but it can be quite entertaining." "Really? Where?" Penelope's curiosity piqued, excitement replacing her earlier hesitation. Laz glanced around the workshop, ensuring they weren't overheard. "I can show you, if you're up for it."